So today I'm going to be talking about OpenClaw. I've made a video on it before, very interesting video, got a good amount of views. So I'm just going to be talking about it again. It's a very nice, useful agent, but it can be very expensive. You have to pay for it, and then also you have to buy new hardware. So in this video, I'm just going to overview it for just those who haven't watched the first video. And also I'm going to be talking about how you can get it in the cheapest way, and just how you can run it super cheap and spend like the least amount of money if you just want to give it a try once. So just first off, OpenClaw is an open source AI agent which you can connect to like your computer, and then it can do other like operations and stuff. You can also text it using WhatsApp, Discord, messages, everything basically. A lot of things you can use just to text it. Connect it to your phone, text it, and it will run in the background and do stuff for you as you text it. It connects to like any LLM you want. You can choose the model, and then it will run tasks and operations and big like workflows on top of just using that LLM. And it was only released a few months ago, and it's already gone viral since it's so useful, so mind-blowing. It's just people don't know how it works and how good it is. So a lot of people are trying it out, and it's going viral for the past few weeks. So today I'm just going to be showing you how to make it and how to use it like the cheapest way and to save the most money. But just why is this very important? It went viral, and it's very important since it's just so much better than old chatbots. Old chatbots only allowed you to like talk about this, talk about that. It'll redirect you to some link or give you some code. But this will actually do the code for you or talk to you and execute the task that you're talking about, not just like talk about it or help you with it. So obviously it exceeds ChatGPT's and like Grok's, Gemini's, all these AI. It exceeds their capabilities, and it can actually do tasks for you. So obviously a lot of people want to try this. It can help you with actual tasks. It's useful for a lot of things, like just YouTubers doing their research, entrepreneurs like filling out their taxes or just checking their taxes or making slideshow, and just a lot of different types of jobs. They can do like a lot of things. So just the cheapest way you can literally use it is definitely the free trial mode. It's obviously like $0. You don't have to pay anything, and just you can go out there and try it. Just first off, you obviously have to buy a device that can run this, and only MacBooks and Macs can run OpenClaw. So obviously you're gonna have to spend like $700 off the bat if you don't have a MacBook, if you want to try this. But if you have a MacBook, you can definitely just go ahead, put this free trial, and use it for $0. But it will obviously come with a lot of drawbacks. Not that much like tech involved in this. They're gonna cut off a lot of features since it's the free trial. But next is just like the budget, always on. It's around like $10 per month probably, because you can use a low-cost VPS to keep it like always on and always running, instead of bringing a huge its own machine just for itself and always just to keep it on. You can just buy this low-cost VPS just to use it always. But then obviously this is the most expensive. You're gonna buy your own like Mac Mini or MacBook for this thing and dedicate this whole OpenClaw just for the MacBook and just run tasks on it. That's obviously the most expensive. You're getting that entire MacBook or that entire Mac just for OpenClaw and spending it on OpenClaw. So obviously there's like the 3 tiers. You can use just the free trial. You can use some like low-cost VPS and have it always on like that, or buy the entire setup, which you should do if you're very serious about this and you think you're going to use it a lot. But there's also a lot of small things you can do to de-escalate like the money usage if you're using it already right now. For example, if you're just using it, you like it, but you think it's too expensive, here's some like small things you can cut down on your money cost. You obviously don't have to run the most expensive or the most like newest model for everything. You can go back to a little bit older models or a little less powerful models, just so your OpenClaw can save a bit on cost while still running a pretty decent model and doing a pretty decent job. And you should definitely control it and watch over it, since if it's doing too much work while you're gone, or it's doing like too many checks, checking your email too often, just unsorting things randomly when you don't need it to, then obviously it's gonna rack up that money, cost you more money. You should just check it more often and just like limit its usage, which will definitely lower its cost. And obviously there's a lot more that you can just like put limits on it, limit it to doing too much work like I just said, keep it away from like certain things so it doesn't touch them or go towards them, do work for them, just rack up even more money. But considering all this, if you want to go ahead and buy it, it is also pretty unsafe. There hasn't been much research done on it, but you're giving it access to like all your files, your email, your whole computer if you're going to buy a whole computer for it. And you should treat it like an employee that has like keys to the building, just like it has access to everything you have. But yeah, that's it for today's video. This was overall very expensive. If you're going to buy a whole like MacBook for it and everything, it's going to cost at least like $1,000 probably, including more costs for OpenClaw. But I hope I helped, and I hope I told you some small but fine details that will help bring the cost down. $0 free trial, all the way to just like these small fine tips that can help bring the bill a little bit down. But that's it for today's video, and I'll see you next one. Bye for now. YouTube Pro out.